here's the thing about gluten-free bread. It usually sucks. Nobody in the history of the world has ever said, you know what I could go for right now? Gluten-free bread. However, I have found a gluten-free bread that I actually love. I make it all the time and it's a staple in my home. In fact, I actually made this bread in my second ever YouTube video. Way back in the day when I was much younger and much less handsome, than I am now, right? This bread has been a staple in my house for years. I usually use it as a pizza crust, but it's also absolutely delicious on its own. And if you're struggling with going gluten-free and you're not having any fun, you are gonna wanna stick around because this bread is gonna change your life. So for this recipe, all we need are 4 ingredients: chickpea flour, olive oil, salt, and water. I'm gonna mix in my salt with the chickpea flour, and I'm gonna whisk it up. Then I'm gonna add in about half of my warm water here and give it another good whisk. The reason you don't wanna mix in all of your water at one time is because it can have a tendency to clump up a little bit and you get these pockets of dry chickpea flour, which is not very tasty. So the key is to add about half of it and then just keep adding a little bit more water as you whisk it up. This looks good. We've got a nice pancake batter-like consistency. So I'm gonna go ahead and add in a little bit of olive oil. All right, now instead of putting this on the stove, I'm gonna put this in a parchment-lined baking sheet and bake this for about 15 to 20 minutes. All right, while our chickpea flatbread bakes, we're gonna have some fun with our camera. All right, our chickpea flatbread is cooked to perfection. This is what it looks like out of the oven. Right now, you can just cut this up and eat it as bread. It tastes way more like bread than you might think. It's really, really delicious. I'm gonna keep this whole because I'm gonna turn this into a hummusy flatbread pizza type of thing. It's gonna be really, really good. That recipe is available on my website right now, as is this flatbread recipe. So click the link below to check that out. And hey, if you're not having any fun when it comes to healthy eating, if you wanna get more plants into your life and you wanna enjoy it, then I invite you to set up a call with me on my website. It's totally free and we can help you connect with the joy of a flexitarian lifestyle. Click here to subscribe, click here for another great recipe, and I'll see you next time.